everybody to my latest video. I'm back with some more pickups. So yeah, once again, it's they've all accumulated for a good few weeks now from the car boot sales. Found some decent retro bits, really happy with stuff I've never come across before. Right place, right time at the car boot. Got some stuff from CEX, and yeah, just random pile of bits to keep for the collection from the car boot sales, and I've got some stuff for trade as well. So yeah, I'll get started with what I've got. I'm not sure how long the video is going to go on for. I might have to split it, I'm not too sure, but we'll start off with a few films like I normally do, and CDs. So we got Charles Bronson, White Buffalo. Never seen this one before. I think it was 20p at the car boot sale. So yeah, I thought I'd grab it. Love the old Charles Bronson westerns. Yeah, I'll give it a go. Probably Death Hunt is probably one of my favourite western Bronson films. Then we've got this Van Damme one, and Chung-Li Dragon Eyes Blu-ray. Don't know too much about it. Obviously a fighting film. Antonio Banderas Automata. Don't think I've ever seen this one before. Doesn't ring a bell. Might have watched it on Netflix or something, I'm not too sure. But yeah, I grabbed it. It was cheap. And Dark Knight Rises. I've already got this, but this is the steel tin version. I did pick it up originally thinking I might have a bit of trade value, but it's not, so I'll probably just keep it. It's only like £1.30 trade or something. But it cost me 33p. So yeah, few CDs to go through. Found all these for 50p each, I think. You got Ice Cube, bootlegs and B-sides. I've got it in a collection. Can't be a bit of Ice Cube, so happy to get that. Paris, Gorilla Funk. Got a CD single, Funk Dubious, Bow Wow Wow. Yeah. No Goats. Not got any No Goats albums. I'm not very familiar with No Goats. It's from what, 94. So you'd have thought I might have had some of their stuff, but no. So yeah. No Goats, No Glory. So I picked that up. And then, yeah, really surprised didn't have this one in the collection as well. Snoop, middle was the case. So yeah, really happy to find that. The discs do need running through my JFJ. Pretty scuffed up, but yeah, it should be all right. Right, I'll move on to some retro I found at the boot. Yeah, really happy with this sort of stuff. Don't find it all that often. But yeah, if you remember, I think one of my last videos, I found the Grandstand Firefox F7, and you rarely come across them anymore, the old LCD 80s LCD games. But I already had that one, so that was sort of like a double for me, so I was going to move that one on. But yeah, come across this one, the Super Cobra. Yeah, awesome little machine from 1985, I believe. I think it's 1985. Really clean battery compartment. It takes batteries each side, and yeah, I think it's 1985. Konami, Gakken, little label there at the bottom, and it's basically like sort of Scramble, is it? And Alien Attack it's Alien Attack I've got, and it's practically the same sort of thing, but the little ship moves. There's a section where it moves really fast, and you have to dodge all the obstacles. And I thought that was a nice touch, and said, you know, like scrambling that, where you're moving quite slowly, trying to shoot the missiles and the fuel base cell things down. This one, you know, there's parts of it you're moving really quick through that level. I think the second bit. So yeah, it's really cool. When I got this, I saw it on a table about an hour into the boot, and I think no one picked it up because, yeah, the state of it was just, it was ridiculous. I mean, it looked like it'd been dumped in a swamp and then dragged behind a tractor through the beach or something. I don't know, it was just disgusting. It was absolutely caked in crap, and the buttons, oh, it was just horrible. Anyway, I got it home. There's a few marks on the screen, on the lens cover, plastic screen. So obviously I can't get those off, but I put some batteries in it, turned on, and you could just about see the what was going on, but it was really misty, and inside it was all like condensation, and yeah, it was pretty bad. And also the you couldn't go down, and I don't think you couldn't go up or down, or I think the only way you could go was right. So I thought, right, so give it a bit of a clean on the outside, and then I opened it up and took it all apart, cleaned every bit out, and basically the little metal contacts underneath were, I think, bent down slightly, and they were a bit dirty. So yeah, I cleaned them up, cleaned it all out, took all the screen apart, and the lens, there's a plastic lens that goes like shield sort of thing that goes behind, and the actual screen itself, which is probably only about that big behind, there's like a big thumbprint on it. Yeah, so I cleaned it all up, and I bent the contacts back a bit and everything. That works perfect. Sorry about that bit of a long-winded explanation, but yeah, it was disgusting and didn't work properly, and I've cleaned it all up, and now it's working really well. Really happy to add that to the collection. And did I say I paid £4 for it? Yeah, they wanted a £5, and I said, well, you know, it's tatty, will you take £4? And they did. So yeah, really happy to put that in the collection, so you don't find them out and about very often. So right, sorry, moving on to some stuff I found at the boot. £1 each, a stack of PS1 games. So the first few, I think 4 of them I need for the collection, and then the rest, well, I'll get to them when I get to them. But they're all got no manuals, which is a bit of a shame, but I still picked them up anyway. So we've got F1 Racing, pretty decent case on it, no cracks or anything. That one's going in the collection. Scooter Racing, looks cheesy as hell. I mean, that kid looks like he's having a bunch of fun, doesn't he? I think it's actually the same kid. The image is the same kid twice. Just different clothes. But yeah, Scooter Racing looks shocking, but not got it, so I'll just keep it. Pretty decent case on it. Surprised not got this one, got the second one. So Smackdown Platinum. And I mean, if I was going out and I was being quite selective and paying maybe cash or whatever, you know, I'd probably want all black label, but beggars can't be choosers, and I find what I find. So I'm not what's the name about putting platinums into the collection. Yeah, if I find them out and about cheap, if I find the black label at some point, then I'll just replace it. But until then, I'm happy enough to keep the platinum. I mean, they're not costing me a great deal. Say I was going to CX, you know, or specifically, like, you know, aiming for a set, and I wanted all black label, and that's what I wanted, then I'd do that. But yeah, if I was, you know, paying cash and was going into gaming shops, of course I'd look for the black label, and that's what I'd want. But when I'm at car boots, charity shops, and I come across PlayStation 1 games and I haven't got it, I don't care about putting platinums into the collection. Tomb Raider 3. It's the only one I haven't got, I think. You've got all the others. I can't remember if this is one. It's a double disc one, isn't it? This one, is it? Oh no, it's single. Oh, I'll tell you why. I thought it's quite heavy. It has got the manual. This one has. I think the other ones haven't. The other ones haven't. It's got Tomb Raider 3, but it's also got Chronicles. Well, I haven't got this one, so now I've got all of them. Yeah, just need the case for that one. So I think that's the worst case condition, that one. But happy to put those into the collection. And then these ones I have got. This one's got a damaged case, but yeah, SmackDown 2. Got no manual, platinum edition. Skateboarding, got it, but there's a decent case on that, so might be a case donor at some point. Not got this one, but not bothered about keeping it. Long Before Time Race and Adventure, but it's a decent case, so that'll be a donor at some point. And then same with these two, these Midas game ones, King of Bowling 2 and Wind Surfers Paradise, really nice condition cases, so those will be donors at some point. Yeah, out and about and you see cheap PlayStation 1 games, you're not bothered about keeping them, or the doubles. Always some decent cases to be had. So yeah, really happy to find a stack of PS1 stuff. Yeah, there's nothing amazing in there, but there's a few for the collection. And then this weekend just gone, yeah, I walked up to the table. I recognised the guy. Had some bits off him a couple of years ago at a different booth, and he had a bit of retro stuff then. And he was unloading with his wife, and I said, "You got any gaming stuff?" Because he was putting out a few retro toys, and nothing that I was too interested in. And he said, "Yeah, I've got some games, but you know, I'll have to get them out. I don't know where they are." And I said, "Yeah, no problem." I thought, I'm going to hang about here for a bit, because I'd already had a bit of a walk around the car boot. So yeah, I thought I'll just hang on. So I waited probably 5-7 minutes, something like between 5 and 10 minutes, and he finally pulled them out. And he pulled out a couple of them. I think there was 2 or 3 games, maybe 4. And I was like, "Oh, brilliant. How much do you want for the games?" He said, "5 for each." As I was looking through, open them up to see if they had manuals, he pulled out another stack. And I said, "Oh, can I?" You know, there was people starting to hover by this time, because they were seeing what I was looking at. And as he was walking towards the, I said, "Oh, can I look at those as well?" And he was like, yeah. So I just grabbed them all, and I basically just opened them up, checked, see if they had the right disc. They all had the manuals, so I'm not going to open up every one. But yeah, they all complete. Some of them are not in the best condition. And there was 10 games, and I said, "We do us a deal if I take them all." And as he said, 40, I was thinking 40 in my head, so we both said 40 at the same time. I was like, "Yeah, 40, I'll take them." So I worked out £4 each. Anyway, what are they? They are Sega Saturn games. It's nothing really outstanding, but a few half decent titles. Some are worth a few quid. So we've got Tunnel B1. I think I've got this on the PS1, but it's not in the best condition. There was a nasty label on here. I'll probably be able to get the rest of this off. But yeah, it's not in the best condition, but it's got its manual. The discs do need a bit of a clean. Some of them are okay, but yeah, to find Saturn games at the car boot, really happy. I've got the first one of this, but not got World Series Baseball 2. So happy that it's not too bad condition. Shame about this one, it's got a little bit of a, it must have been a label, a sticker on the top right corner, and it is Athlete Kings. This one actually goes for a few quid, I think. This one was worth a little bit of money, but yeah, so it's all got its manual. Let's see these little tear there, but I mean, yeah, £4 each. It's spine as well as a bit of wear. Manx TT Superbike. Not bad condition. So cool. Obviously the old classic Sega Rally. I've only got a few Saturn games, but it's a bit of a new collection for me, to be honest with you. I've only got 4 or 5 games, I think. I thought I had World Series Baseball, but it's the first one. It's World Series Baseball 2, but it's actually the first one I've got. So I haven't got any of these. And you know, you think, oh, you got Sega Rally, yeah, but I don't really collect for it. So yeah, happy to pick that up. The old Sega Rally. So they all got the manuals. And you can't have another racing Sega Saturn game without Daytona USA. But this is the Championship Circuit Edition. Actually, if I can, yeah, I'll open one up and I'll just show you there. Got the manuals. Yeah, let's actually, if I can, just to show you that they have got the manuals. I shouldn't really need to prove. I know people like to see this sort of stuff, don't they? So you get the gist anyway. Die Hard Trilogy, got this on the PS1. This is not in the best condition. A few marks, tears, and yeah, some of these are so hard to open. Never heard of this one. Black Dawn. This is like maybe a 20 quid game, something like that. These disc holders are so crap. And then we've got F1 Challenge. It's quite surprised this one goes for a little bit of money. I mean, there's nothing like 100 quid games or anything here, but yeah, you're talking 20, 30 quid, some of them. And then we've got this Valora Valley Golf. I was quite shocked to see this one is goes for a little bit of money as well. I mean, it is pretty poor condition. I mean, it's pretty rough. But no, you know, not got it, so it'll do in the collection. So there, I've got the manuals and that. So yeah, not a bad find there. It's 40 quid. I mean, what, you pay more than that for a new PS4 game, don't you, these days? You know, so 10 Saturn games for 40 quid, I thought I was alright. Bit of PS1 stuff. Anyway, I'll stop it there, and I'll get some other stuff ready for you. So I'll see you in a sec. Okay, everybody, welcome back. So yeah, I've got some other stuff ready to show you. Realising that this video is dragging on already, and we're up to about 18 minutes. So yeah, we'll get cracking. So cash converter, sorry, 99p, and we got this Beatnator. Yeah, Rockstar game. Never seen this one out and about. It's Rockstar Games and Timbaland Presents. So yeah, making music on the PSP. I thought it was pretty cool. I was just thought I'd leave the price on, but yeah, should be able to get this sticker off. Okay. Yeah, 99p. Happy with that. I don't think it's an expensive game, but it's in really nice condition apart from that label that will come off. Yeah, really surprised to see this Rockstar one. Never heard of that before, so I was happy with that. That's the only PSP game I had. And then we got one another game from Cash Converters, and this was $4.99, and it is Donkey Kong Jet Race. I was at the car bit a few years ago, and I passed up this for 3 quid. I don't know why I did. Yeah, was it either 2 or 3 quid? And I ended up leaving it behind. I don't think I had much money on me that day, and there was like the Wii titles that were there with, like, you know, some decent titles like Mario Kart and stuff like that. And yeah, I didn't have a lot of money on me, I don't think. And so I left this one, and I've regretted it. because I've never seen it out and about again before, CX or anywhere. Yeah, I could order it online, but so when I saw it in this Cash Converters Complete £4.99, I thought, yeah, I'd get it. I think CX only sell it for about £6, so. But yeah, I'm not collecting too many Wii games these days, but happy to put that one in the collection. Xbox One game, Pound at the Car Boot, 2020 F1. Love the F1 games. I played a lot of the F1 2016, sort of over lockdown and that. Played quite a bit of that. Really enjoyed it. Yeah, really like these F1 games. So this is the most up-to-date one that I've got. So happy with that one. I won't go out and, you know, buy a new release, but yeah. Madden, I don't think it's the only Madden game I've got on the PS4. Not big into American football, but it was £1. PS4 game for £1. I thought, yeah, I'll get it. Same with FIFA 21. I've got it on the Switch. Not got 22. I passed up a copy of FIFA 22 in Cash Converters for a tenner, and hindsight is probably worth it. But yeah, I only have the old game of football here and there, so it doesn't need to be bang up to date. I don't pay online or anything like that. So yeah, I'll have a few games. So for £1, happy with that. I've actually found another copy recently. I pay 50p for it, and I'll trade that in. I think it's like £3 voucher. In the video recently, did I show in a video where I picked up some, yeah, I think I did, didn't I? I picked up some PS4 games to take into trade. I can't remember if I did, but this was part of that PS4 that I got for £1 each. I think there was like 5 games, and one of them was Red Dead, and I swapped it out and put it in this steel case. This was empty when I got it, but yeah, it's not the best condition, but I've still got my original case. I've still got an original Red Dead case, but yeah, nice to stick it in there. So it was only £1. Drive Club, I did have this when I first got my console, my first PS4, 2015 I think, was it 16, I'm not sure. And this comes as a packing game with it, and ended up trading it off ages ago. So happy to put that back in the collection. A couple of PS3 games I've got off eBay. I've wanted this for a while, this Singularity, and I can't remember, I think CX at the time when I looked, it was like £4 or £5 in CX. With post, you know, you're talking like £6, and then you're unsure if it'll come complete or anything. And brand new on eBay for, I think it was not £9. So I thought, yeah, I'll just get a new copy. Used copies were going for like £8, so I thought for another £1 I can just get a new copy. So did that with that. And Never Dead. Seen this on someone's video recently, I can't remember who it was, and it just reminded me that it was one I wanted to get. Unique game where you lose your limbs, and you sort of, I think they just come back to you as you regain health, your limbs come back to you or something. I don't know, it's really unique, and it's one I've wanted for ages. So yeah, finally got it. I think it was 11, 12 quid, something like that, I can't remember. But yeah, happy to get that one. And then some PS3 games I've picked up cheap. Got this from Charity Shop for £1.99. Lord of the Rings, War of the North. It's got no manual. I think CX said it for about £6, is it? Something like that. So yeah, for a reduced price, I'm happy to not have a manual. Don't collect too many sport games really, but I think it was like 50p. So yeah, I thought I'll get it. Actually, it looks half decent. I've never really played too many ice hockey games. Yeah, it looks, I mean, the graphics are pretty decent, don't they? So I might end up giving that a go at some point. And you got Rainbow Six Vegas 2. When this came out, especially the first one, me and my mate around my flat, we used to play this. We used to play hours on it. In the terrorist hunt, we used to go up and do the terrorist hunt. We used to have so much fun playing these Rainbow Six Vegas games. Yeah, holds quite a lot of memories for me. This does, back in my old flat. Got it for 360, not got it for PS3, so it was cheap. It was like 50p. Same with Fallout New Vegas. I think it was like 50p. Never played it. Fight Night round 3, 50p again. They're pretty decent, these Fight Night games, so yeah, happy to grab that. This one, come across a store and everything was £1, and I just beat another Game Hunter, CX Trader, to them all. There's quite a few for trade. I kept a couple of them. PlayStation Battlestars Battle Royale. It's just like Smash Brothers, but the PlayStation version. It's one I've skipped through, you know, looking through CX app, and I've seen it on the CX before. So yeah, not got it, so happy to stick that one in a collection. I realise this video is going on for going to be quite a long one, I think, but I just want to get them done so I can put them away. So do apologise. This one I've got on the Xbox 360, so that'll be traded now. It was £1, Sonic Generations. Yep, it's all in there. So yeah, I think it trades in for about £8, the 361. So I'll do that. I'm not too sure. I've got quite a lot of PS2 games in storage at the moment. Probably 100 odd games, 150 games in storage. I'm not sure if this is in there, but it was 50p. Yeah, it's 50p, and I thought, yeah, I'll get it. Ace Combat Distant Thunder. I think holds a little bit of value in CX, like a 5 or something. I think they sell it for. So yeah, I'll it's not in the best conditions, a little bit of wear there, but I thought, well, I'll get it. I'll check my my storage and see if I have got it. If not, then I'll move it on. This one really intrigued me. It's another one I'm not sure if I've got, but I don't think so, because I don't think I've ever seen this. But Sky Odyssey, and it's Sony. It's a flying. Was it? I don't know. It's flying simulator game or something, but well, not a simulator, but it's actually developed by Sony and published by Sony. So yeah, and it's probably like maybe just an exclusive one then. I'm not sure, but probably. I'm not sure if it was on PC or anything. I don't know, but yeah. So happy to pick that up. It was only cheap. This one was £2.99 from the cash converter that I went to when I picked up the PSP game and the other stuff. But yeah, it's got a big crease where the inlay's been folded. It was in a battered case, so I've swapped it out. That's why it's got no price on it. He was discussing the case was, and I thought, I'm not going to clean it, I'm just going to swap the case out. It's actually got a Choices video sticker on the manual, and trying to get that off will rip the manual, so that's going to stay. It was £2.99. Yeah, and Choices video, they hold a lot of memories for me after Blockbuster, so yeah, not too frustrated on there. And then this one was £1 in a cash gen sort of place, different cash gen. I'm not sure if I've got this one in storage, but yeah, Zone of the Enders. And yeah, this was 99p. So you can't go wrong for that, can you? It's all in there, so happy with that. So yeah, that's it for that stuff. And yeah, I'll come back with you in a sec. Okay, welcome back everybody. I've got a few more things to show. I may as well just get it all done. I mean, yeah, I could split it up, put it into different videos, but I'm just gonna get it all done. And if you choose not to watch it all, then yeah, I understand. But I forgot to show this in the last little section, but it is Williams Pinball Classics. It says £10 with manual from charity shop. It was in the window. I was going to get a clip and I forgot all about it, but it was the same shop actually where I got the what's it called, the PS2 Namco Museum 50th anniversary on the PS2. I think that was a tenner, wasn't it, when I got that? It was in the same shop in the same window. So yeah, paid a tenner. I've already got it. I think CEX is £13 voucher, but it's in really good condition actually. But it sells online for, I don't know, I think I should probably easily get about 30 to 35. So from a tenner, I'll flip it, and yeah, we'll get a bit of profit, and that'll pay for the them two games that I bought, that Singularity and Never Dead. That'll probably pay for that, won't it? So right, moving on to CEX purchases. So I was in store. Well, you know that I put a lot of stuff up for trade, and yeah, probably 150 quid's worth of vouchers. I'm not sure, but quite a lot of vouchers. This is all paid with vouchers. I spent no cash. It's cost me very little. So, well, a fraction of the price anyway. Killzone Shadowfall. I started playing this, but yeah, I need to go back to it. Well, I'll have to start it over again because I'll probably just put it on the PS5. But yeah, it's the steel book version. It's the same price as the standard edition, £2.50. So I thought, oh, I'll get that. Ordered this one online. It just looks wacky. I believe it was the last copy in stock, and I think it's a PS yeah, it is a PlayStation exclusive, and I know there's one on the 360. Is this like a remastered one of that? I don't know, or is it a totally new game? Yeah, anybody knows, yeah, let us know. But how do you pronounce that? Nekabara, I don't know. Chaos. One Shabama, I don't know, but yeah, Bikini Demon Slayers or whatever whatever it is. But yeah, just looks wacky, and I thought I want to try and spend my vouchers, not all of it, but a lot of it on something maybe that probably hold its value, you know, and if I want to sell it in the future, maybe I'll get my money back or whatever. So, and I do want to give it a go at some point. But yeah, happy with that. That was £30 from online, so it was £31.95. And then I said to Away Games, Mark, that I wasn't going to get this. I was going to wait until it came down in price. But yeah, I just couldn't resist it. Last of Us, it's so good. Really enjoyed it when I played it. I never played it on the PS3. Only played it a couple of years ago, probably during lockdown, on the PS4, the remastered one. And yeah, I loved it. I really did enjoy it. It's a fantastic game. And I bought the second one on the back of that because that was out by then. So yeah, I was going to wait until this come down in price, and then get it. But I had loads of vouchers, and I thought, why not? You know, it's online, and so what was it? £62 I paid for it from CEX plus post. No, sorry, it's from my local store. It was when they didn't have a lot of copies in, but my local store had a copy. So I done that click and collect thing, so I made sure I got it. But yeah, so I paid £62. Probably cost me like, I don't know, tenner or something like that. So happy with that. Fantastic game. Yeah, really do enjoy the so good looking, and the cutscene bits where the cinematics, the way it flows, I thought was really good. Yeah, they did a really good job, I think. You know, the tweaks it here and there, I think, a little. And the finishing moves, was that in the second one, I think, where the opponent's on the knees but begging and you can finish him off or whatever. I thought it was really good, but there's so many good things about it. But yeah, really enjoyed that, and I finished it. And what should I do now? I'm probably not going to play it for a long time now. I was thinking about maybe, retrading it back in. You get like 40 odd quid voucher. And then, in a few years I fancy playing it again and it'll be a fraction of the price. So I don't know what to do. Part of me really wants to keep it, but yeah, I could just trade in the remaster of the PS4 one and get a little bit of voucher for that, and then keep this one. I'm not too sure. I mean, I was a big fan of it. I do really want to keep it. Let us know what you'd do. Now you've played it and they're not going to play it for a long time. Would you trade it back in and get some decent vouchers, or just keep it? I went to a CAX a bit further afield because I noticed they had a few decent bits in, and yeah, I want to try and do that a bit more now. I mean, I have bought some stuff online, but I want to try and save some vouchers up now and then go around to a few different stores and yeah, have a look and see what they've got in. But yeah, Super Monkey Ball Banana Splits 15. I think the day after I bought this, it went down to like 12 quid or something. Yeah, it's got a little manual on that, so that's pretty cool. So that was a voucher, but it didn't cost me much. This was one that I'd seen in my local store, and it's only £1.50, but it didn't have its manual, and I thought, well, for £1.50, should I get it? And I thought, well, it's probably one I'll see again, so I picked it up. It has got a little tear on the manual, but yeah, for £1.50, I'm not worried about that. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. Viking, I love the Viking period and time. So I don't know what it's going to play like, but it might be absolutely total crap. But we'll give it a go. It's a Sega published title, so yeah, we'll give that a go. The only fear I needed, the first one, and this is quite creepy. This one, that the second one. Apparently the third one's not meant to be, it's more of just a first person shooter. But the first one was quite creepy, I thought. And the second one, not played the third yet, but it's been a while since I played them. But yeah, I've got them all on the PS3 now. 1, 2 and 3. And then the Fear Files I've got on the 360. Has got a sticker on there. I might be able to see if I can get that off, but I ain't that bothered, to be honest with you. But yeah, that was 6 quid. And then Testagrad, is it? Actually, this one was in my local CX and it was 12 quid. But the condition of it, they had 3 copies, exactly the same condition, like it had just been unwrapped. So I think someone had an old stock, or yeah, of some new copies. Of course, CX have to unseal them, don't they? So I think that they might have did that, because it's mint condition. So I heard good things about this. It's one of those Sodesco games. So yeah, got that. And then these last 3, no, sorry, this one was from a local one. Paid £10. And it is Resident Evil Outbreak. Yeah, happy to put that one into collection. Never played it, so yeah, I want to start playing some more PS2. I've neglected the PS2 a bit, to be honest with you. Playing more PS4 and some PS3, and need to go back onto the PS2. So yeah, I got that for £10 voucher. And then these two, yeah, were from CX a bit further afield. I saw them, they had on their online that they had them in stock, and these are the main two I went for. So we got R-Type Final. So yeah, R-Type Classic shoot 'em up. So it's like a 3D sort of one, I believe. I'm not too sure actually, but yeah, it looks pretty cool. Love the R-Type games. I'm not amazing at them, but yeah, I do enjoy shooters. So yeah, and I looked on the shelf and I was hoping that these two would have the manuals, and yeah, it did. So happy to pick that one up. And then the last game, I watched some footage on YouTube about this game, and I think at the time maybe it was a bit of a budget release, and I can't find the people who made this game, or the developers, I'm not sure. But it's anyway, I'll tell you what it is. But it's Zombie Virus, and basically people are saying it's like a crazy taxi with zombies. It's only rated a 12, which is a bit surprising. But yeah, you play as an ambulance driver, and you're in the hospital, and basically you got to go out in your ambulance, and there's a zombie outbreak, and you've got to go out in your ambulance, mow all these zombies down in your ambulance to get to survivors, pick them up, take them back to the hospital. If you find particular people, like, say on the back here, saving military men and police officers will increase the morale in the hospital, and collecting engineers and mechanics will also allow you to upgrade the ambulance. So yeah, basically you've just got to go out amongst the zombies, and yeah, mow them down with your ambulance and get to the survivors and save them. I thought it was just a pretty mad, sort of yeah, concept really. Crazy taxi zombie game. Yeah, it's £38. But yeah, I've tried looking at this Essential Games. I don't know if anybody knows anything about this company. Are they the developers as well? I don't know. Yeah, Essential Games, but I tried looking them up and I couldn't find anything about them. Yeah, maybe I was looking at the wrong place, I don't know. But yeah, pretty interesting title, and I was sort of hoping when I got there that it was still on the shelf for one, and it was complete. And in this store they normally keep the manuals in the cases, but yeah, it was complete. So yeah, I was really happy with that one. It was worth the drive over to get especially these couple of games, and there was a couple of others, wasn't there? But yeah, happy to get those. Sorry, I'm whittering on. This video is going to be really long, but oh well. Car boot. Picked up a couple of 360 controllers. It was dark at the car boot, and didn't realise it's slightly yellowed. This one is 2 for a £5. This one's not bad. Sticks need changing, but I can do that. So yeah, 2 360 controllers for a £5. Happy with them. And then somebody gifted me a controller. Oh yeah, and I believe it came out for maybe it was God of War 3. It's the PS3 God of War edition controller. Was there a console? I don't know if there was a God of War console release. I haven't really looked into it, to be honest with you. But yeah, it's nice to have the controller. It's pretty good shape. So yeah, happy with that. Quite an expensive controller. I think CX said it for about nearly 50 quid. So happy with that. Anyway, that's it for this part. I'll be back with one last bit for some bits I'm going to take into trade for CX. Like I said, I just want to get this video done and out the way, and put everything away, then I can take stuff to CEX, get it traded in, get some vouchers, and then we'll have some more stuff to show next time. So we're back in a sec. Okay, welcome back everybody. Yeah, got another clip to show you of some stuff that I'm going to take in CEX. This is going to be the end of the video. So yeah, got a couple of box sets. Got this one. Paid 50p for this. I think it trades in for 7. I don't know if I'm going to be able to remember all the trading value, but yeah, 50p into 7 quid. Can't go wrong. I paid £2.50 for these. So we got FIFA 21. I think that's 3 quid trade in, and 2 points logo and a packet of crisps box set. I think that's £5. So from 2.50 into £8, that's more than trebling my money, so I'm happy with that. It was at the one store, and there was a box of games, nothing really in there. Chap, like I said, that goes around looking for stuff for trade as well. I was going through the box, and I said to him, anything decent in there? He said, no, nothing. Anyway, I thought, well, I'll have a look when he's finished. And well, they're a quid each, the games, and he missed these two. Dogs trades in for 3 quid, maybe he just didn't realise. Just Dance 4 is also 3 quid, so 6 quid from 2 quid, trebling my money. At least like to at least treble the money. Normally it's more than that. It's sort of, you know, 4, 5, 6 times the money, even more sometimes, like this one. Yeah, the rest were the same stall again, but later on, probably about half an hour later, he pulled some more stuff out, and these are the ones I got to, and I beat the other chap, kept a few for the collection. Already got these, and they're going to be traded. So Sonic All Stars Racing Transform, cracking game. Yeah, these are all a quid each. Can't remember what the value, trading value is that. Is it 8 quid, 6 quid, 8 quid? I can't remember. This isn't very much. I thought it was a bit more vouchers than that, but I think it's 16 onwards that you get something half decent for, like more than 3 quid. I think that's like £1.40 or something. So not brilliant there, but yeah, make up for it. We got a Minecraft PS4, £13 voucher from a quid, and quite surprised this season pass, this one still holds much value. But yeah, 6 quid, I think. 6, is it 6 or 8? I think it's 6. And then we've got a Gran Turismo 6. This is actually my copy, because the other copy I found was like perfect condition, really nice condition copy. Mine was a little bit creased, man, in and out, and I thought, well, this can go to CEX. This disc is fine, but I think that's still like 4 or 5 quid trading. I don't think it's 6. I think it might be like 4 or 5. So yeah, that is it. Oh no, sorry, I've got a couple of last bits. Also found this at the cash converters for 99p, and it is a copy of Wii Sports Resort. But the reason they sold it for 99p was because it had a copy of Wii Sports inside. But I still bought it because at home I had a loose copy of Wii Sports Resort. So yeah, I've completed that now. That'll get traded in. Is it 6 quid or something? But I also had a copy of, I was keeping this for myself, Wii Sports, the cardboard sleeve version. It has got a tear in the back, so I'm hoping they'll take it. But yeah, I was going to keep that for myself because I've got a sealed copy of Wii Sports that I'm keeping in my collection, and I just wanted sort of disc only, just, you know, if I wanted to play at any time. But actually, with that copy that was inside Wii Sports Resort, I'll just keep this now. Not bothered about having a case or anything for it. I'll put it in a CD wallet or a little singles case or something. I don't know what I'll do, but yeah, I've got the game sealed, so it's just a game just to play, really. So yeah, so that'll get traded in as well. So that is it. That is everything I've got this time round for pickups. It's going to be quite a long video, this is. So yeah, if you stuck through to the end, really do appreciate it. And yeah, that's about it. And we'll get some more vouchers, and yeah, we'll get some more stuff. So the videos coming out soon. Once again, if you got right to the end and you're watching this now, leave in the comments hula hoops. If you put hula hoops into the comments, I know you watch it right to the end. Anyway, yeah, leave us a comment, subscribe, and all that stuff. And until next video, everybody take it easy, stay safe. Bye bye. Nom 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 nom. Hula.